let's talk about your Harajuku Lovers for Kids. I think it's so awesome.
I honestly, did that just happen right now? Because I feel like I'm in a candy cane, like, I don't know, like dream right now. Because I've been working on this collection with Chasing Fireflies for a while. They're literally one of the funnest collaborations I've ever done because they're all about luxury and more ruffles and more sparkles. And Gwen, yes, you can do that. I'm like, wait a minute, everyone says no to me the whole time. I'm like, I'm doing this, okay, let's go. They just let me loose, and to be able to do that, like, I think that out of all the things I've ever designed, children's clothes is my favorite. It really is.
Well, I would trust. I mean, you are a fashion icon, so I would definitely trust you.
I don't know. It's something about, I don't know if it takes me back to like when I was, what I wish I had, or like if I had those clothes when I was a little girl, I would be dead right now. Like I would die of happiness. Like there's no way to survive wearing a princess dress like that.
Every day. I mean, your kids are so stylish. How much do they inspire you in what you're doing now?
I got so busted before we got here because there weren't guy clothes, and I literally went to the owner of, and I was like, you have to understand like what went down, and I almost didn't make it here today because of what went down. We have to do some boys' clothes, so I've been like kneading him and working him, but I love doing any kind of creative stuff. You know, right now like this is a break from my obsessive brain because I've been writing music. So the last 2 days I wrote 2 songs that are just.
Okay, let me just
Magic.
stop you right there. I
Why?
heard you say you're working on a new album, which gets me so excited.
You don't understand right now how excited I am. It doesn't get more exciting. Like new music period. Like being on The Voice and being around all that music and sharing everybody's stories and like thinking back to what I've done, and like it's just been magical. And I know that had a lot to do with this record because when I took the job, or want to call it a job because it wasn't a job, like I just got so much out of it on like a spiritual way that I never thought I would. So
you bring such an emotional element to the show, and I think that's where a lot of people you get hooked because we watch you and we relate through your emotional
how
side.
can you not? I mean, it's real. Like that's happening right there. And if you let yourself, like I watched it the other night, the premiere, and I was like, thank God I didn't know the stories of the people that I didn't turn for. Like, how does that happen? Like, it was like, it's so devastating watching it. I'm like, just turn around. What are you doing? You know, but that's the game, I guess. But it's been a really fun, amazing journey on that show. And then now making the record.
And the show got an Emmy. That's got to feel really good.
I know I was supposed to go, and I was like, I got the boys. I'm not going to go, you know? And I was like, I could have been there. I could have been on the stage. It could have been my moment. I would have hogged that moment up. I'd been like, thank you for my Emmy. You know, Mark Burnett, whatever. Gwen Stefani has an Emmy.
Because you are like, that's where we relate to you on your emotional side. Will we get that on the album? Or we can get like the love songs and all that beautiful stuff that we so love Gwen for?
I had 3 hours of sleep last night. I was in the studio all night. And like 2 of them were just literally hanging out and talking about this, what you just asked me. And the thing is that this album is literally for me. I'm sorry, but I'll share it. But it's like, it's for me, I can't even have words right. I haven't digested it enough because the songs are so fresh, like that. But I've never written like this before. I started writing at the end of June. I have probably 18 songs. Every single time I've gone in the studio, I've written a song. It's literally like the biggest, most incredible, unexpected blessing that's ever happened.
Music therapy.
Music is so awesome, like insane, magic.
And that's why we love Gwen Stefani.